I think it's going well. I think we have some really good pieces that have been put in place. Our first priority, as we talked about in March, was we wanted to keep as much of our team together as possible, and I think we've done that. I think guys who took major steps last season, they're going to return. Guys like Engvall, Nielsen, Flood, and then you have older guys, obviously Bamo. I think we got a real good core, and now we've been able to bring some young, exciting prospects in, and that's what we're doing in the club, is trying to help them take the next step in their development to become difference makers at our level. And the more guys we succeed with, it'll give us a chance to have great results. And so I think we have a good base. We still need to add, and we're working real hard at that. And but for where we are now in the beginning of May, I think we're pleased. Yeah, absolutely. We would have loved to keep everyone. We loved our team last season. I think it was a real fun group to coach, and they competed really hard. But I think when you do your job, we've developed players into they're ready to play in the top league. You got to give credit to them. They did worked extremely hard and competed every day, and they deserve to move on. So we're proud of them, and as long as we're in Allsvenskan, that's going to be part of our situation. Players are going to leave, and the only way we get to keep them is if we go up ourselves. So the challenge is we got to replace them, obviously, and that's what we're working on now. We need to find the next guys they got that hunger, the desire to be top players, not just at our level, but at the levels above, whether that's in the SHL or NHL. And so that's where we're at now. Well, we got a few. Obviously, certainly we want one more defenseman, maybe even two, depending on cost. 2, 3, maybe even 4 forwards. We want to have as much depth as we can, but obviously financial resources will tell the tale there, and the number one priority is to replace our top players. So we'll see how much depth we're able to have. Well, I think the identity of our team, what allowed us to have success, I think first of all we look for skating. We want to move, we want to be fast. Second of all, and I think most importantly, is the compete. How competitive are they? When you go into a 50-50 situation, who comes out with a puck, who is willing to raise their level, and I think that's what separates the top players, the ones who really show up when the games are the biggest. And then the last thing is willingness to make plays. You got to take responsibility, and we want players who, when they get the puck on their blade, they do something good with it. And you put those three together, and you have a real good player. So we're going to do everything we can to find guys who have those attributes. Yeah, definitely. We'll have 2 or 3 probably. I think it's real important to add competition to August and September, because you need depth. We need competition throughout the season for ice time, for roles, for positions in the lineup. We would love to have 15 forwards capable of playing at our level, 9 defensemen, pressure from the juniors. If there's guys at the under 20 level who are ready to play and contribute, then they're going to get the chance too. So I think that's real important. Yeah, disappointing obviously to get so close and not be able to get over that final hump. I think we want as many guys as possible who can make a difference on any given night. Threats throughout the lineup, hard to play against, high compete level, and I think we had a good team last year, and I think we were real close, and I think how we played in the playoffs really showed the mentality we had in the group, and we lost some guys, and so we need to replace them, and also the guys who are returning. We want to find that switch that I think after January, or starting in January, we really found that next level, what we have to do to win, how hard we have to compete every day to win, and we need to do that earlier. And so that's on the guys who are coming back to remember and help the new guys come in, and let's get to that area. Let's get to that mentality quicker. I think that will set us up to have success. Well, we need you. I think it's real important we have everyone on board. We're a small city, it's a small club. We need everyone to be involved and to contribute. And, whether it's fans buying season cards, I know that the club has got some new things going on there, and I hope it's a success. If we can have a real good base of season cards, it sure helps to budget going forward. I think maybe the temptation is to take a wait and see mentality. I know that was a little bit of the feeling last year. We were young, we were unproven, a lot of the familiar faces gone, but I think the group really proved that they were worth your support, and we're going to do the best we can again, and hope we've earned the trust. Sponsors, I think return on investment in this club is excellent. I got no problem saying that. I think 2 years ago we were 11 out of 14 in player budget. Last year 13 out of 14, and we're one goal away from getting out of the first playoff round and really going far. And we're not satisfied with that. We want to get over that next rung, and now is the time, I think, where you get the best return on investment. The players are still available, the ones we feel are capable of helping us win. And so now's the time to come and join us and be with us.